Telling y'all, sometimes you cannot have conversations with emotional people because the moment they feelings start getting hurt, they'll start bringing out some shit that you ain't even never know you was saying. They get to start saying some stuff they ain't never communicated with you. That's why this live, bro, the live from earlier at the bag, bruh, she aired him out. And I ain't gonna lie, I think it was kind of like unjustified for her to do that, especially if you ain't told him. But you gonna tell him now that we on live and we talking about relationships and things of that nature. She ambushed, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, like, it was kind of messed up. She could have been, I ain't gonna lie, she could have been a little bit more honest up front, but she aired him out. She aired him out and put him on blast in front of everybody. That's messed up. Girls don't be having no filter, especially when she knew the camera was on her. That's when she started talking real greasy to her. I'm like, man, if you ain't felt that way before, why you ain't say nothing now? You got a lot to say now. Not since a group of us talking. But you wasn't even saying that to that man before that. I'm like, that's messed up. You could have easily been like, hey, Brody, this is how I feel about our relationship or our situationship or whatever the case may be. But you didn't do that. You left it on some other energy. And then I know he probably want to clap back, but he like, I'm not even going to embarrass her like this. Because he for sure held back. She made it personal. We went from talking about relationships and what people expect and why relationships don't work. And people be lying when they don't need to lie. And she took it all the way to the bedroom. I'm like, man, we talking about relationships. And you trying to throw him under the bus. I was shady. Because he didn't even do her like that. He didn't speak on nothing personal. He kept it straight general as far as how to deal with relationships and why their relationship is going the way it is. And he didn't throw her under the bus. She threw his ass under the bus quick. I'm sitting here like, damn, boy. Couldn't have been me, because I know me, and I'm petty. So it would have been an immediate clapback. Even if it's, you know what I'm saying, was been an immature thing, that would have been an immediate clapback. Bro, want to say something, SMNG in Hindi? Go ahead. Because I got a feeling you about to try to teach me something. Go ahead, say it. Because my boy just got aired out on live by the girl he dealing with. And he got completely ambushed. Namaste. I know namaste. What's good? Shout out to Russia. Nicole, how you feeling? Okay. Since I got a girl in here, right? Earlier I was on live, right? And my coworkers was talking about relationships and all that type of stuff. Why did she take it from just relationship talk to personal talk to bedroom talk to try to make bro look bad? Why y'all be doing that? Why y'all... I'm asking because you a girl, right? So I'm asking, why do y'all get so personal so fast? Like the moment, like if it's a discussion, right, and you hear something that you don't like, why do ladies always just be like, "Damn, I didn't like that, so now I gotta clap back or something like that"? I just gotta ask, because all women seem to do that. Now your name is Rodney. Hey, so I'm gonna get straight to the point. We was having a relationship talk, right? Why people don't communicate? Why people be getting caught in lies? Do your woman respect you? Do your man respect you? All that, right? She went straight from dealing with whatever she dealing with. So I'm like, well, if you still dealing with the dude, why are you getting mad? Don't get mad if you continue to deal with the person, right? Well, that's your type. That's the type that you're following behind. So if your type is always causing you trouble, you might need to leave your type alone. She addressed it and said she don't want to leave her type alone. He addressed it and was like, well, he ain't never lied to her. So if he ain't never lied to her, so what's the problem? Oh, because I know that people be doing this and all this and all that. But do you have any proof? Has that man ever lied to you? If he ain't never lied to you, why are you trying to be upset for no reason? She took it from over there because she couldn't answer it. Oh, well, he just don't be putting effort in the bedroom. We not even talking about sex. We talking about the whole relationship communication side. You went straight to the sex. Like, Yaya was good. You went straight to the sex. And I'm like, why you talking about sex when he talking about the relationship and talking about the fact that he ain't never lied to her? No, motherfuckers just be lying and I be knowing what's going on. I'm like, you assuming what's going on and you letting that rule your actions. Yeah, but he be giving me lazy dick. Why are you talking about him giving you, like, that don't got nothing? I'm like, girl, like, you trying to find a way to take jabs at him because you can't hold up your weight of the argument, or you can't make your point, or nobody understands, or whatever the case is, or your point is not making sense. So now you want to try to insult him. And he took it better than me because he in there like, wow, I thought I was good and all. You are, but sometimes you know what I'm saying, you be too drunk and you just it be lazy and all this and all that. And I'm sitting here looking like, I'm like, damn, like she really trying to pick this boy apart. So I'm sitting here like, I'm like, Danielle, like, what's the point? And she like, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. And I'm saying, like, but we wasn't even talking about sex. We was talking about the communication part with a relationship. And you being upset, your ego, you know what I'm saying, got you wanting to insult him instead of talking to him. And as much as we talk about communication and all that, that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? What you mad about? Oh, I'm not mad. I wasn't mad. I didn't do it. I watched my boy get aired out by the girl he was dealing with because she couldn't hold up her part of the conversation. What's up, Tosh? Okay, Tosh. Okay, look. So we got some more females in here. So I'm going to ask this since we got more females in here right now, right? If you talking to a man about communication, right? And let's say it's not going your way. Let's say that man never lies to you. You may not like what he does, or you're not liking how y'all situationship is going, but he don't never lie. He always keep it real. When you ask him a question, he tells you. If you don't ask him a question, he don't say nothing. You feel me? But yeah. Anyway, because I was gonna address Mark, but I'm just gonna let Mark be a Mark. So anyway, Tosh, you address the boy, right? And the boy, like, you know what I'm saying, I tell you the truth. Whenever you say something, bam, I give it to you, whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever you want, right? I can't be blamed for your assumptions. So if you don't ask, you can't always expect somebody to just automatically tell you everything. Sometimes you got to open your mouth and ask a question. She went from there to, well, you be giving me lazy sex and stuff like that. That don't have nothing to do. That has absolutely nothing to do with the conversation of what we was having. So I'm sitting here like, Precious, you was there. You was on live earlier, like, what was it, like 4 in the morning? 5 in the morning, something like that? You was there, Precious. So she went from, because she couldn't explain her point. Yeah, because she couldn't explain her point, and she was mad that she was dealing with somebody that had other women, right? I'm like, but you keep dealing with them. So if that's your type. That's what you go after. That's what you go for. So how can you be mad? Okay, yeah. All right, let me just break it down. I'm gonna break it down real simple. One of my coworkers is messing with another coworker. She knows that the male coworker got a baby mama, got friends, got all that, right? We hear, right? But she continues to deal with that male coworker. But then she's always upset that he got shit going on. So if you know that you're walking into it with somebody that got other things going on, other options, why are you so upset when you find out? It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. But instead of communicating that with him, she's always mad and upset and getting irritated and everything like that. First of all, dealing with a coworker period is mad. Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I was just there for the show. Anyway, but then when we start talking about communication and stop worrying about who's doing what and all this and everything, like blah, 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 right? I was like, your type, the type that she goes for, the type that she's attracted to, the type that's appealing to her is the problem. So if that's the problem, I'm like, maybe you need to think outside the box and stop following your type. She was like, well, but what if I don't like him? He said, well, I can learn to like him, whatever. I said, but you making it seem like you can't go after nobody else because you want to deal with your type. So if you're going to continue to deal with your type, that's the results. Dealing with your type has got you nothing but sharing your man with somebody else. It's plain and simple. She goes from there to, oh man, he gives me lazy sex and all that. Okay, so you got to share him. He giving you lazy sex. You always mad. So if all, look, I'm going down the line. You sharing him. He give you lazy sex. He's not really considerate. You always mad. He gets on your nerves. You assume he got all these females and going behind your back and lying to you. So why do you deal with him? She couldn't answer that. But she kept harping onto the, oh, he gives me this lazy sex and everything like that. And he took it well because I would have flamed her. I'm going to be honest. They knew we was on live. I would have flamed her. That's just me, though. She definitely was showing out. Yeah, she was definitely, that's why I was like, because at first we was having a cool little conversation. And then she was like, and then my boy was like, oh, you live streaming this? I said, yeah, I'm live streaming. All of a sudden, her energy changed. And she started popping off. Sound like she tripping. I was like, all of a sudden, the energy changed. And she started popping off. And, you know, when you know the camera's on you, sometimes I'm saying you start throwing a little jab or you try to like really talking your ish. And I was like, you don't even be acting like that. So why you acting like that now? And he was hella cool because he was just like, what? Like, you ain't never told me this. So now all of a sudden when you're in front of the camera, now you want to tell the world that I'm not satisfying you oppositely. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro. I'm like, I'm laughing though. Me and the other coworkers is sitting here dying right now because she frying his ass and he just taking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I would have cooked her back. And I know he wanted to, but he was like, I'm not even going to do that because I know why she getting off like that, right? And she was hella still mad. That live's still up. Yeah, the live is still up. The live is still up. It's literally the one before this when it was only like 15 minutes long. Because they really started getting into some stuff. And then I was like, you know what? Let's finish this work. So I shut the live down. But yeah, you can damn near, you can for sure hear the conversation. Precious was in there. That's why I'm sitting here like, bruh, like. And then even after the fact, I'm sitting here like, why you do that? Like, and she was like, I'm just saying, you know, niggas be tripping on. I said, no. I understand where you was coming from, but nah, nigga, your ass was tripping because you didn't even have to embarrass him like that. Okay, I must have been asleep. Yeah, this was like 4, 5 in the morning, telling other guys, employees at your sex about yourself, like in front of the person you're dealing with is. They not together, but they got a situation. They like on and off. Like 1 minute they hot, the next minute they cold. It's just, it's real messy. It's not something I would deal with because we either riding with each other or we not. And if we do got a situationship, it's not gonna be no messy at work, people mad, everything like this. It's gonna be, we gonna crush when we crush, and then when we not, we don't. All that other shit, I ain't got time for. Yeah, I was up till 2, and then yeah. You gotta get you some sleep. I look like I don't look that sleepy today. Precious, right? That's wild though. Then she said he used his thing like. Okay, look. So to explain that, right? She told him, and this was fucked up. She told him that she could have done a better job if she had just sat on his shit and did the work herself. And I was like, bruh, like really? Like you going there? Like you ain't never communicated none of this to that man. But then when we having this conversation, all of a sudden you got all these issues, but then you wanted to sit on the sex because she had nothing else to say because he's always honest with her. If he dealing with another woman, he'll tell her, hey, I went out last night, or I had sex the other day, or whatever the case may be if she asks, right? But I'm like, bro, you're unhappy because you can't have this man all to yourself. But yet you keep dealing with him. So me personally, if you keep dealing with stuff that makes you unhappy, you don't got the right to get mad. That's just how I feel about it. She seemed like she going, sorry, but not sorry. Oh, man. You know what? I ain't going to answer that question. I'm going to leave myself out of that equation. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Just to let you know, not all emotional people are weak. Oh, for sure. Certain experiences can make a person look emotional, but there's things that happen. No. Emotion. See, people think that when you get emotional, being the fact that, you know what I'm saying, we consider being emotional is being vulnerable and open to express ourselves and let people know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with us. And they take that as weakness. It take a lot of strength to be open enough and vulnerable enough to let yourself be, you know what I'm saying, at the whim of anybody's, you know what I'm saying, perceptions or opinions or whatever the case may be. So it take a lot of strength to do that. When we say emotional weakness, we talking about as far as emotional intelligence, when somebody just can't handle a conversation or they don't like what you said, and then all of a sudden you see how they start acting, and you know what I'm saying, like a calm conversation. Let's say you losing a conversation. That same calm ass conversation, now you sit there, you mad and you in your feelings, and you start to, you know what I'm saying, try to nitpick, and you start trying to like say stuff that's not true and all that type of stuff. That's when I see weakness. I'll be like, look at you, emotional. You know what I'm saying? I'll look at it like that. If you don't stick to the facts when you having a conversation just because you don't like the way that conversation is going, then I see you as weak emotionally, because it's easy to break somebody down. They get to explaining themselves all the time. I be having people explain themselves about our situation or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Tasha, and I know you know who I'm talking about. The one I was just into it. I don't know if you be looking at his lives, but people tell me all the time, like, bro, still speaking on you. I'm like, hey, the energy I was bringing, you know what I'm saying, still got him. You know what I'm saying? This like 10 videos later. Like, come on, bro. I ain't even said your name. I don't want you to tell on me again, bro. We good. I got my own motion going on. You feel me? I done left that alone. Now I'm still, you know what I'm saying, doing my comedy skits and my songs, because that's just the pettiness in me. But all that other stuff, I ain't gonna tag you, bro. I ain't gonna say your name. I ain't gonna show your pictures. I know you ashamed of that lifestyle you got, baby. So I know it affects you. You know what I mean? Right, if he was that bad in the bedroom. Yeah, if he was that bad in the bedroom, why didn't she tell him that instead of blasting him like that in public? That's insane. Yeah, and that's why it caught everybody off guard. Could be like, you ain't never said no shit like this. So all of a sudden, now all of a sudden you one of them saying trying to pick this man apart. But anytime he needs some pussy, you go to him. Please make that make sense. I'm like, if I don't like something, I for sure wouldn't be running to it. If I don't like her pussy, I don't like her head, I'm not going back. What? Now I don't need to dish you, but I ain't going back. Ever. Can you please get a shout out to who is Yachio? Yashio Jr. Shout out to Yashio Jr. She moved parcels well. Oh, you saw her? Yeah, I mean they got to. That's even if we talking, you still gotta be working. I don't play that. Like, I'm a cool I'm a cool management and everything like that, but you still got to work. We got to multitask because we still got a job to do. Yeah, we ain't doing no. Oh yeah, well, we having a conversation. So the whole production and the whole operation shuts down. Nah. We gotta we gonna keep going. We gonna keep going. We gonna keep going. That's what she was trying. At first, she was trying to change it towards me. She was like, well, that person won't. No. This ain't about me. This ain't about me. This ain't about me. If you ask me something, I'll tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. So I'm gonna be win, lose, or draw. That way, at least you know exactly what you're stepping into. You have the choice. I don't want to take your choice away. That's why it's best that when I'm saying people tell each other the truth. Like when it comes to relationships, whether you just meeting them, whether you've been in a relationship, whatever the case is, let them know the real. If you got people on the side, say I got people on the side. If you're not trying to take them serious, say I'm not trying to take them serious. If you want to be serious and you like, hey, I'm only getting in relationships that's trying to go towards a ring, you got to let them know that. Because if you don't communicate what you want, you can't get mad that they turn around and they ain't doing what you like. You didn't communicate that. So if you ain't communicating this shit, how am I supposed to know? I don't read minds. And I'm not about to assume nothing. So if you don't say nothing, I'm going to be looking at you like, all right, well, you should have said something. Every time you get mad, why you ain't say nothing? Why you wait until you reached your limit? Now all of a sudden you want to blow up and argue about some stuff that you could have said weeks ago. How can I help or change what's going on if you not telling me what you feeling? People don't be understanding that. I was like, man, I'm not finna read nobody mind. I don't care how much I like you. I ain't read no minds. You got to be like, hey, I feel like this. I need this from you. I want this from you. If you don't say what you need or what you want, and you ain't communicating, oh well. Because when you blow up and you start wanting, all of a sudden you want to bring up everything that you've been holding inside, I'm going to look at you like you dumb. I'm going to be like, well, you should have said something. Don't bring that shit up now. Or I'll just be like, well, okay, look, calm down. So what is it exactly you want? And if I calmly ask you that question, what's up, Elevated? What's good? What's good? If I calmly ask you that question, I don't care how mad you is. If I break it down, you so mad, you not getting what you want, you don't like how this is going, you don't like this relationship, blah, 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 whatever, right? If I sit there and I look you in your eyes and be like, so what you want, baby? What is it that you need from me? You should be able to immediately be like, you know what? I don't like it when you do this, and this is why. I wish you would do this. That's one thing. Boom, boom. I don't really like this. I wish you would be more considerate on this one. Or I wish you would talk to me more. Or you don't text me enough. Or how come we don't spend enough time? Or blah, 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 da, 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 da. That's how you communicate. You just random ass, just out of the blue. I'm not finna argue with you. I don't like arguing with nobody. So I'm not finna argue with you. Not if I don't have to. Hell no. Man, you better speak up. Because if I feel a certain way, I'm for sure going to speak up. Whether you like it or not, you can either choose to hear me out or you can choose to walk out. It's your choice. Everything is a choice. Bro talking like he kissing that, but he really rotten. Hey, Ryan. I see. I didn't even know Kai talk like that. I don't know. Greg, what's up? You calling yourself goofy? Man, don't be calling yourself that, bro. Hey, Greg, it's going to be okay, bro. I know you going through something, but just know that when you come here, man, Unc got you under the wing, baby. There's no reason to call yourself goofy, bro. Don't do that to yourself. That's not cool, bro. Have some self-conscience. Have some confidence in yourself. Build up some presence, you feel me? You gonna make it, bro. You gonna make it, Greg. Greg, look at me. I am the captain now. Bro said T-Pain. Not that took you out. What tub? Are you trying to say what up? And you spelled it with a B? What's the favorite, Jack? Friends with benefits. Hey, yeah. I know I missed that comment, but friends with benefits always goes wrong. Because somebody always catch feelings. They don't stick to the plan. They don't stick to the agreement. And then now all of a sudden it's animosity and all this type of stuff. I was like, damn, like we was cool. We was cool when we wasn't even doing nothing. Now we doing something, you want to get all in your feelings. And I'm like, bruh, like, come on, man. Like, I was just blowing your back out and everything was fine. But now all of a sudden, I'm about to go to the movies and now you got attitude. We not even in a relationship though. So why you got attitude? Like, listen to Who the Fuck Is You by Jermaine Brother. So the artist is called Jermaine Brother. You hear that new J. Cole? Man, I'm going to be honest, bro. When it comes to J. Cole, amazing artist, right? All that. Really good rapper, really good storyteller, all that. But once you bow out in the way that, you know, J. Cole, he been talking his shit for years, right? But then, bro, you had the opportunity to show that you was that nigga. And he can be. When it comes to him, Kendrick, and Drake, they are the big three. He can be. But then, bro, you drop that freestyle, you cook the fuck out of Kendrick. I'm like, okay, oh yeah. Drake ain't doing too much. Now Kendrick gonna have to get on Cole. Nigga, a day later, you copping a plea, you on stage. Man, you know that, hey, my brother Kendrick, and I really said some stuff that really don't sit with my heart. Where was all this sympathy and emotional intelligence when you was in the studio writing that shit? When you was laying that shit down? I'm sitting there like, bro, like, why you copping a plea? Corey, what's good? What's good? I'm like, why you copping a plea now when you wasn't copping a plea? You didn't have all this sympathy for Kendrick and all this when you was writing that fire-ass freestyle. Now all of a sudden you want to be, oh, man, my brother Kendrick, man, I love you, and it just didn't sit right with my heart that I got into it in a situation that just didn't sit right with me. And man, sit that shit down. So then when you come back with your new album, yeah, Cole. So now when you come back with your new album, you back popping that shit. I don't take none of that shit serious. Now all of a sudden you back popping that shit when you just copped out and bowed out of a battle. Man, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Don't come on there. I don't want to hear none of that high-powered, I'm that nigga and all this blah, blah. I don't want to hear none of that. Because as soon as you dropped, the next day, you copped out. And I ain't trying to hear that. So all that slick talk he was doing in the album, I can't even vibe with it because it was like, bro, like, your actions don't follow up, you know what I'm saying, with your words. Like, at all. So I was like, nah, man, I'm because people keep asking me, oh man, damn, I haven't listened to it. Yeah, go. I like Cole too. Cole is that nigga. Like, lyrically, when you put him on a beat, he is that nigga. But I cannot respect the fact that you took your time to think about dissing him, to write your diss out, to go in the studio, to record your shit, to drop it. And then when you knew Kendrick was coming back for you, all of a sudden, you know what, I don't even want no problems. Man, hell nah. I mean, all three of them is good. But I like Drake before I like Drake Views and before. I don't like the new Drake. The new Drake he too phony for me. Anything from So Far Gone to Views, that's the section of Drake I like. Like Kanye, I like College Dropout to My Dark and Twisted Fantasy. That's the Kanye I like. All that other new Kanye shit, no. Drake is your favorite artist as far as hits? I mean, I guess you could say that. I literally say the same thing about Drake. Yeah, once he started trying to be like, I'm that nigga, I'm hard. And it's like, bro, nobody believes you, bro. Like, you might be paying people in your section that's hard, but you not, bro. So it's like, come on, man. We know you not like that. We know you not like that. Yeah, Certified Lover Boy. I'm sorry. Scorpion was. Drake definitely brought that old Drake back with the Party Next Door album. You're not gonna like this comment. You're not gonna like this comment. He had the opportunity to do what so many other bigger artists do for their little artists. Put them in a platform, in a position to shine. What he did was use Party's lyrics, Party's writing, and try to overshadow him. And then the songs, it's supposed to be a double album. Why did you push Nokia instead of pushing the songs with Party? Or push the songs where Party played the lead artist? Like, I don't, like, that's the reason why Weeknd didn't sign with that boy. The Weeknd said, nah, you're not finna put me in an OVO sweatshop and have me writing hits. You know what I'm saying? You remember the Weeknd wrote Take Care. You do know that, right? And then Quentin Miller wrote what? Nothing Was the Same. Quentin wrote that. Like, you're not gonna keep putting people in a sweatshop. And then now the Weeknd made the perfect decision because he's one of the biggest artists in the world. Kendrick is my favorite. Total. Yeah, it's Total Package. Yeah. I like Kendrick because he doesn't go out and seek radio hits. If they come, they come. You know what I mean? Pause. But he doesn't go out. His mission ain't to try to just, I'm gonna just go get a bop. No, he ain't looking for that. Drake with the melodies is undefeated. Yeah. I'm not a Drake hater. I'm an honest fan. I'm just an honest fan. So Nothing Was the Same was written by what is his name? Quentin Miller, right? So if that's your favorite album, sorry. Corey's World album. That album is literally. Oh, you talking about Good Kid, Mad City? Bro said he will always be Jimmy from Degrassi. Yeah. That's why he had to grow the beard out. As he got older, it just wasn't suiting him. It was just like the plain, you know what I'm saying, baby face wasn't working no more. The little 5 o'clock shadow beard, that shit wasn't working no more. He had to grow it out. Drake is still that nigga though. No, he not. When the last time Drake had a hit? When the last time Drake had a hit that just had you moving? Please don't say no, kid. Please don't say no, kid. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. When the last time Drake really had the vibe going? I Can Play Good Kid. Yeah, it's a classic album. That album is literally a classic. You know, the only album I wasn't too high on is the Mr. Morales. And it's only because of beat selection. That's it. It's only because of beat selection. But I know he wasn't really looking for like radio friendly when he made that album. He was just expressing himself and getting a lot off his chest. Overall, he's still that ninja. Still have to give him that credit. Okay, Precious. People write for him on whole albums. He switched up his whole persona. And then he called the police in the middle of a rap battle. I can't. Maybe because I'm a guy, I look at it differently. But I don't know. Literally no skips on that album. Shireen, the harder the pure to see it by far. Yo, dude, if you say, I don't need you to subscribe if you waiting for that. You subscribe if you want to subscribe. Don't subscribe because I did something for you. Subscribe because you know what I'm saying, you vibe with the personality or you like the content. But if you don't, know what I'm saying, don't ever subscribe because somebody did something. Oh, I'm gonna do this if you do that. Don't do that, bruh. Don't do that. You'll be doing yourself a disservice if you don't like my content and you subscribe. So subscribe only if you like it. You feel me? I love Drake down, but he lost with his last 3 albums. Finally, somebody that is actually a Drake fan says this. Thank God. It be way too many OVO Glazers, I just need y'all to wake up one time. We all know Drake is a phenomenal artist, but them last 3 or 4 albums have been mid as fuck. Mid. Not even good, just mid, just satisfactory. Just enough to keep y'all fans like, oh my God, the Drake album's out. And I know it sound like I sound like a hater, but I'm from the So Far Gone area of Drake. You know what I'm saying? That's the area that I am from. A lot of people ain't from that area or don't even remember that area. They don't even remember his mixtapes like Room for Improvement, stuff like that. I can say that name and most people don't even know what the hell you talking about. I say Room for Improvement Drake and people gonna be like, what's that? Exactly. Corey, if you get what I mean when I say he's still that nigga, he made a name for himself, and he would definitely sell out if he came on a tour. Yeah, but he can't sell out. Oh, hey, Precious. Right now, I'm just in my petty bag. I'm in my petty bag. He would still sell out, but why he can't sell out like Kendrick? Why he can't sell like Kendrick? Rodney, what's good? What's good, Stash? Why you say, hold on, why you say thanks? What I do? What I do, bro? Is this pre-recorded? Do it sound like it's pre-recorded? In that sense, he's definitely a businessman. I still love Drake, but was very, very disappointed with the last 3 albums. Precious, did you like the last 3 albums? Be honest. Like, we here. Did you like his last 3 albums? Be honest. Based on the level that you put Drake at, do you like his last year? If you compare him to his albums before that, his last 3 joints, where you rate them at? Stash, thanks for just being you, bro. Oh man, for sure. Hey, Stash, you know I'll be coming to them posts, man. Like I'll be learning shit. I keep telling y'all, I'll be learning shit. I ask questions for a reason. I say stuff for a reason. So when I get feedback, I'll be like, okay, that makes sense. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I could try that. Don't give up on that. Keep doing that. Like I take everything that people be saying, I take it apart, I dissect it, I internalize it, and then I come forward. Lala was good. Yeah, Drake fell off. Been trying to sound like yes. Finally, somebody said it. Bro is steadily trying to sound like some. Bro, be you. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is when it comes to Drake, and this has been proven, bro is a man of many hats, right? Usually that's a compliment, right? But he always trying to ride somebody else's wave, and that's fucking annoying. And it just watered down his whole, all of his accomplishments get watered down every time he tries to go and ride somebody else's wave. That's all I'm saying. First, he want to be the smooth regular, you know, the regular sensitive playboy Drake. That's the Drake we know, right? Then he want to come in here and he want to be the thug. Then he want to be the smooth nigga from Texas. Then he want to be the drill Drake. Then he want to be the party animal Pop Drake. Then he want to be the UK drill Drake. Then he want to be the gangster Drake. I was like, bro, like you got to, nigga, pick a struggle. Yes, he's successful, but damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Trish was good, Trish. Scorpion was the ending of that. Corey, I agree. You said it. I didn't, but I agree wholeheartedly. I only liked half of Scorpion. If he goes back to the pre-Drake era, can't nobody touch that man. Pause. Nobody. Go back to the So Far Gone to Views Drake. I don't know if y'all know his discography, but So Far Gone to Views Drake. That era of Drake was completely untouchable by nobody. Like nobody wasn't fucking with him on that. Rodney, a rapper now? No, I'm not a rapper. I promise you, I'm not a rapper. I was just doing that because the person that I was going back and forth with is a rapper. So I was just showing that rapper that even though I'm not a rapper, I can put some stuff together and sound better than your whole rap career. So that's all that was. That's all. I was being petty. I was being petty. He said, y'all some haters. Trish, okay, look, Trish. Like, I'm going to ask you the same question because you just got in here right after the fact. Drake's last 3 albums, were they as good as his first 4 albums? Were his last 3 albums as good as his first 4 albums? Because to me, them last 3 have all been mid. All been mid. Don't leave, Trish, don't leave. She like, no, I'm not gonna take this over your slander. We just being honest about it. The last 3 albums was not good. There was not good. They was not. Trish didn't even listen to his last 3. Man. Again, you said it. I didn't, but I concur. I'm just saying. Like, I don't want it to turn into a Drake bash because that's not what this is. I just gotta be honest. I am a big fan of Drake, a huge fan of Drake, but I'm a fan of the So Far Gone to Views Drake. That set of albums. That's where I'm saying his bread and butter was. That's where he was completely untouchable. All this new fantasy rap. I'm this. I'm that. Well, ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. I mean, the ladies still gonna vibe to Drake regardless. But ain't nobody trying to hear the rest of that. I just watched the last live. That was him. Yeah. I didn't start that. That last live, that was not. I don't know if you saw the conversation. Oh, so you listened to the conversation, right? In that conversation, I didn't navigate that to where it went. I was asking questions about relationships and people and their types and their traits and things of that nature. She went completely left and just put Baby Boy on blast. And it was entertainment, but I also was like, damn, like, that's kind of messed up, bro. Like, you waited till the camera was on to go put him on blast. I'm like, damn, like, you probably could have told him that, like, on the low. Like, Take Care was the end of the Drake era for me. Really? Stash, so you didn't like Nothing Was the Same or Views? Because that's why I would say, like I said, So Far Gone to Views. You didn't like those two? Oh, Supreme Twinkie, I see you back, huh? You been gone for a minute. You must have missed me, huh? You want to be back under Unc Wing, huh? I feel you. It's all good, Brody. Yeah, it was a mess. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. When I went live, I was surprised, Precious, that you was even awake. I'm like, oh, she popped up in here? I'm like, what did you miss? Yeah, Corey, you gonna have to just, it's a quick 15-minute live. I was only on live for 15 minutes. You just gonna have to go and just go listen to the conversation. Just you gotta hear it for yourself for it to really, really make sense. I can explain it, but when you hear it for yourself, you're gonna be like, damn, she didn't have to do that. Cause she did. I'm gonna be honest. I even told her after the live, I was like, bro, like you shouldn't have did that to him, because that was kind of messed up. It was lame to me, her ass kissing. A lot of okay, so they say dudes do all the kissing and telling. But I'm going to be honest, we don't do as much kissing and telling as y'all think. Y'all kiss and tell way more than we do. But she just put them on blast knowing I was streaming live. That's what was so messed up about it. I was kind of tacky because if we would just, I'm saying, regularly have a conversation like we usually do, that's cool. But you knew he was on blast. I mean, like, damn. But he took it like a champ, though. Haters, y'all still bashing my brother Drake. Trish, you still didn't tell me. The last 3 albums, were they amazing or were they mid? Stash, really, Nothing Was the Same was my jam. Yeah, that's what the same thing I said. He said Nothing Was the Same and Views just had some hits on it, but the body of work was trash. Okay, I see what you mean. It wasn't like they weren't cohesive, but they did have hits, though. Explain it to him right. Oh, man. All right, Press. All right. Let me get to the bottom of this conversation. Okay, I'm at the bottom now. Okay, so basically, this is basically what happened. We had already having a conversation at work about relationships and perceptions and opinions and communication and lies and honesties and actually putting a commitment to something. And when do we think that a situationship turns into a relationship, right? All that, right? So I'm asking her the situation, and she was dating somebody that we work with, but he has other options, right? He got other options. He got other things going on or whatever, right? But she chooses to deal with him. He doesn't lie to her. He got a baby mama that he be on and off with. You know how it be, right? And she was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You be with your baby mama and everything like that. So I asked her, I was like, well, did you know he was with the baby mama? Whether it's on and off, whatever the case may be. Then I was like, oh, okay, well, run to the previous live. Yeah, you might just have to see the live. Long story short, she knows everything he does. They're not in a relationship. He's always honest when she asks questions. If she asks him a question, he'll answer it honestly. But then because everybody wasn't siding with her, she chose to try to insult him and attack his manhood. And she went to, well, he gives me lazy dick. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro, where did that come from? We talking about the relationship and communication. But because you couldn't hold your end of the debate, you want to start trying to like take jabs at him. Well, if he would do it better and all this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting here like, but this don't got nothing to do with what we talking about. And then he comes in and he asking, he like, hold on. What you mean I got? Because she gave him a 2. She rated his sex game a 2. And I was like, at first she said 9, then all of a sudden she said 2. And I'm like, what? I'm like, it don't make sense. So he was like, how am I a 2? And I'm sitting here like, not me, him. She was like, well, how am I a 2? Like, I thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, she said, I do like it a lot. But you be drunk sometimes. She was like, well, you be drunk too. And I'm sitting there like, I'm like, oh, this shit going left. And I'm here. Like, I got my popcorn and everything because I'm waiting. And she like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You just be drunk and you just don't be really putting that intention and that effort into it. And sometimes I just be dissatisfied. I'm like, oh. And you can hear it in the live. We start laughing. Everybody starts side busting and everything. And I'm just like, bruh, she really airing this nigga out. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, you just said he was a 9 and blah, blah, blah and all this. The dildo, okay. All right, I'll get straight to the dildo. After the conversation's progressing and she's kind of talking to herself in circles, I was like, well, why don't you tell him exactly what you need and what you want? She was like, well, I don't know. I say, well, you ain't communicating. So how can he get better if you don't communicate? And she was like, well, I just feel that if he would just lay there with a hard, I'm going to say pause. I just feel there, if he would just lay there with a hard dick, I can just sit on there like a dildo and just do it better myself. Oh, we was dying. I'm like, oh, she flaming this nigga. I'm like, bruh, we automatically look back at him. I switched the camera around. I'm looking at him. He's saying he mad. I can tell. I know he mad. I know he pissed. Cause I'm like, bruh, in the camera, I'm sitting here like, you better get this motherfucker. Like, we on live, nigga. And he like, hold on. What's going on? What about this? What about that? And I'm just sitting there like, bruh, this shit went left. And then one of the pilots came over, and this is why I cut the live. Because a pilot came over and was like, what's the hold up? I said, we waiting on her. Then she started working, and then we heard him got up off. But I was like, bro, like, she said she wanted to treat him. She said it would be better for her if he was just to lay there like a dildo and he would just jump on herself, pause, and do the job better herself. And I was like, bruh, like, what? I ain't never had nobody say that about me. So I'm just sitting here looking at him and I said, the next time y'all do whatever y'all do, if that happened, he gonna break your ass in half trying to prove a point. And I was like, I said, bro, what you gonna do? Cause this shit live. I ain't deleting shit. So he was like, no, it's cool. She just popping her shit. I said, it don't matter, bro. She aired you out on live like it was nothing. I was like, what you gonna do? Like, I'm instigating, but I'm really genuinely curious. Like, bro, like, what is you gonna do? Like, niggas, it was all good just a week ago. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm like, bro, like, That shit was bad. Cray Cray was good. She ain't gonna be able to walk. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm telling you, I have never felt no situation like that. I ain't never been in no situation like that. But if that was me, oh yeah, I'm coming through drilling shit to prove a point. And he just had this look on his face. He was like, "It's good, it's good." I'm like, "Yeah, she ain't gonna be at work for like a couple of days. Yeah, I better find me a replacement employee." But yeah, though, like I'm sitting here like, bruh, like, but it was overall, it was hella messy. Cause the conversation that I didn't want to bring the conversation into sex. It was just supposed to be just about the communication error. And she went there. She didn't have nothing else to say on the other part. So she automatically went there. And I'm just like, Brody, like, is you serious? Like, you didn't have to do him like that. She was like, well, you know, blah, 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 blah. I was like, but still though, like, why was that your choice to go after out of all the things we was talking about? Once you go black, you're going to need a wheelchair head ass. Man, I'm telling you, that boy finna put a bunker buster in her ass. Like a pencil through a sheet of paper. Oh, man, Rodney Give is the update next week. Man, it might be an update. It might be an update on Saturday. I'm going to be honest. Because they go to work today. And then they go to work on Saturday. So I might hear something before then. I don't know. But he might just kind of like hit the Heisman on her ass and be like, "No, I ain't fucking with you for a couple of days." Make her sweat it out. Cause she really like him. But if you really like somebody, you shouldn't be doing that. And then just communicate with the dude. Like, hey, I don't like it that you still sometimes mess with your baby mama. If you know that he still sometimes mess with his baby mama, you gotta deal with it or you don't deal with it. Y'all not in a relationship. Y'all just fucking / feelings. Y'all fucking with feelings. I think that's pretty close, right? Fucking with feelings. Hold on, what Lala say? Don't date people at the. I learned that lesson a long time ago. A long time ago. I used to have fun though, but nah, that shit get way too messy. You can't even say hi to somebody else at the job. I'm like, oh, girl, he was talking to this part. No, it wasn't. She said good morning to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, nah, we can't. No. And then especially if y'all live together, I don't want to live with you and work with you. I don't want to see you that much. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see you that much because I want to be able to miss you. Now, if we get into a relationship to where, I'm saying, now we living together, but I don't want to work with you. And no. I want to miss the person I'm with. I don't want to see you 24/7. That shit, oh, hell. That shit would irk me. I wouldn't fuck with her after that. I thought the same thing. But I'm pretty, he gonna do it. Cause they like 24 and 25. So they definitely finna run it back. She's really gonna be mad trying to put me on blast like that. Where am I from? I'm from Cali. Facts, cause she do it. Trish, what I can say is y'all ladies would do that fast as hell. Us men we don't even be putting y'all on blast like that. But the moment y'all get mad, y'all will throw us under the bus so quick. Being there, we could be talking about not washing the dishes. Well, nigga, that's why you came quick. What the hell that got to do with anything? Like, what? Out of nowhere, just, I be like, bro, like, we not even, nigga, we got family members around. Like, why? I mean, this is a gathering. Like, it's Thanksgiving. What are you doing? Like, the person that's running their mouth is usually the one lying. In this case, she wasn't lying because I guess when they do be vibing with each other, they both are off a lot of liquor. But that's on both of them though. If the only time y'all can have sex is when y'all drunk, that's already a problem. Y'all can't never have no sober sex. Like, that's already an issue. It's like, why? Like, y'all don't like each other that much, or do y'all need the alcohol eyes, or like you need some liquid courage? Like, I don't know. I can't call it. In a relationship, both parties in space. Yeah, Yeah, he could have went in, but he didn't. He didn't. He could have went in. He could have went in on her so bad we would have had to call human resources. HR would have got an email by the way he could have went in on her, but he didn't, and I respect him for that. I don't know if I would have been as gracious. I would have said something, but I respect him for that. I'm 24. Let a mother expose me in front of my people. It's over. Oh, I don't kiss and tell. Yeah, I don't kiss and tell either. Jay with these kisses. I don't talk about my sexual escapades with nobody, good or bad. I mean, Trish. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But that's a guy thing. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. Like, not all guys do it. And not all guys do it to the extent that, really just be, yeah, I had her and she was doing all this. Nah, you ain't supposed to be telling them. You're not supposed to be telling your boys everything that happens. Like, honestly, keep it to yourself. But if y'all had that relationship to where y'all can talk about it, keep some stuff, whatever. And ladies, stop telling y'all girls about what y'all man do before these girls get curious, because it does happen. Y'all be like, oh, that's my babe, that's my best neck one, that's my for life, blah, blah, blah. She'll never do that. And then next thing you know, she did it. Like, I'm not saying it's y'all, I'm not saying y'all day ones and y'all cousins and will do it. I'm just saying it happens. Even with the best of friends. After a while, people get curious. And human nature does what human nature does, unfortunately. Then her ass seen the camera, so she got exposed twice. Yeah. Wow, so he was... Yeah, she was showing out. She was definitely showing out. You been to... Nope, ain't never been to one, ain't going to one. Liquid Courage doing the job, keeping it alive. Devil's Juice keeping me relatively sane. Thought this was Corey... Here y'all go with that Corey Kitchen shit. That's what she said, shaking it out. He got humiliated twice on camera and in person. Jesus. I don't need no bitch thinking she want to try my man. That's why I said, like, sometimes, a lot of times when women will say something, like, you might just be like, oh, yeah, he put it down, blah, 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 blah. He did this, he did that. And then now she like, damn, is he really that? She always talking about how good this nigga is. Like, is he really? I wonder. Like, my little thing ain't doing that with me. So I wonder. I mean, for real, people, even dudes do it. If you speak so much highly about it, after a while, people get curious. Like, hold on, let me see if she really going. Let me see if he really going. And next thing you know, relationship ruined, friendship ruined, all that. Being a side piece is not a flex. I ain't gonna lie, I was a side piece before, but I had no intentions of being with her. I was just getting what I was getting, you know? And then you got to think about it like this. When you that dude on the side, you can never take that person serious. When you that girl on the side, you can never take that person serious, because how you met him is how you lose him. If she was willing to cheat on him with you, she gonna be willing to cheat on somebody else, you know what I'm saying, over you. And the same thing with a dude. You gonna be willing to cheat. It is what it is. Rodney really honest. Why wouldn't I be honest? Like, I done did all type of stuff. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me rewind that. That didn't even sound right at all. Hold on. Let me say this again. Heterosexually, I done did all type of stuff. Let me make sure that's clear, because somebody gonna be like, what? Because I think I said something in one of my lives, and somebody clipped it and sent it to me. And they was like, bro, don't ever say no shit like that again. I forgot what it was, but it sounded wild, suspect. I was just, you know how sometimes you get on a rant, you just going? It sounded wild. Yeah, sexually. It sounded wild, suspect. My boy clipped it and sent it he texted to my phone, and I looked at that and I said, oh, bro, that sounds terrible. I deleted that live. I deleted the fuck out that live fast. It sounded bad. It sounded bad. Being a side piece. Hold on. Yeah, now y'all laughing. See, look, see. He said heterosexual. I said heterosexually. Let's get that clear. I don't want no inclinations, no assumptions, no none of that. Man, you talk too much. But Cat Lover, you're still listening, baby. What's good, Cat Lover? You got no motion. But yet you still here. Make it make sense. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and you listening to me talking. So obviously you fuck with the vibe. Some piece, you know what I'm saying? And I know, I get it. I get it, y'all be trolling because y'all be wanting to be my friend. I completely understand. And I know that socially you might be a little inept, and so you don't know how to go about attaining certain friendships. But just know that when you come here, you are safe. You are safe. Big Unc got you. Just know you safe, all right? I got you. I got you. Would you rather him be boring and quiet? Yeah. That I'll never be. I was rizzing a girl on her stream and... Hold on. I was rizzing a girl on her stream and got rejected. Then you wasn't rizzing. Rizzing is literally getting a girl. You wasn't rizzing her. She was probably biding the time until you said something too cringe, and then she got you the hell up out of there. Nope, you ain't say that the first time. Precious, let me troll. Damn. You asking somebody who probably watches Catcall. Oh, this nigga said cat corn. Oh, man. These the no money talks. And yet you still here. And yet you still here. If you listening, you got to make it fly. What is your name? Fly Troop Geek? Oh, my God, bro. Fly Troop Geek is the name you chose. That tells me 110% everything I need to know about you as a person. Just imagine that. Like, literally just imagine your name. You went in there, you said, pick a handle. Fly Troop Geek. Oh, this one gonna kill a game. That's what came up in your head. Like, honestly, bro, like, really? Like, that was the thing that you was like, I'm gonna kill a game with this name. Stop it, bro. Stop. Just stop. Oh, man. I was on that motion. You was on that motion? All right. So go live so I can go to your page and see what kind of motion you got. Princess was good, but bet you elevated eats corn the long way. Oh, man. Cat Lover. I'm not going to interfere. I'm not going to interfere, but those the mods. I trust their judgment. If they time your ass out, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad. And secondly, you gotta be a little bit more funnier than that. You gotta be a little bit more funnier than that. I ain't saying nothing. I'm enjoying the back and forth between y'all. Whatever decisions y'all make is whatever decisions y'all make. Yeah, definitely not safe around here. Definitely not safe around here. Like me personally, I don't have a problem with trolls, but I do. Everybody that has a wrench or that's a mod, I trust their judgment. So if at one point they be like, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm tired of you," they might send your ass to the heavens. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying. I'm gonna let you bask in the ambiance that you set for yourself. But just tread carefully, bro. Tread carefully. He ain't finna do shit. All right. You gonna be watching from the heavens. You gonna be watching from the heavens. One thing you don't do is call somebody bluff. Why your face so greasy? You coming from 9 periods of gym? You gotta be a kid. 9 periods of gym. You gotta be a kid. How old is you? I gotta ask. The fact that you said period means that you talking like you in high school, bro. How old is you? How old is you? Elevated. Pay that motherfucker no mind. I gotta know. But yeah, I did it. I got, you get home from work, you shower. You know what I'm saying? I use baby oil gel. No Diddy. No Diddy. He ain't gonna report nothing. He gonna get his ass bleeped up out of here. Yeah, you got Norton. You gotta be a kid. You gotta be in high school or something. The fact that you said periods, yeah. I go to Adams. What is Adams Queens? Is that a high school? That sound like a high school. Bro, you type too slow. You type slow as fuck. Y'all younger generation supposed to be fast with it. It's an intermediate school, a continuation school, Brody. Oh man, you need to hold on. Bro, you in a continuation school. Get your ass off live and get back to your education, bro. You shouldn't be worried about the internet at all. You need to be hitting them books. You need to be worried about getting your arithmetic. You know what I mean? Get your spell. You in the 7th grade? You gotta go, bro. You gotta go. Somebody wave Norton off, man. Somebody wave Norton off, man. You ain't gonna have them. Oh yeah, he was in there entertaining children, y'all. Norton gotta go. I appreciate you, bye, Norton. You ain't gonna get me in no trouble, bro. This channel is ran by AI, but yet you still here though. But I'm even gonna let you stay. I'm even gonna let you stay. Wide online dude. I'm not sure what that means, but you got a digital footprint. I think we all do. If you've ever used any type of device, you have a digital footprint. Greg, you came back. Greg wanna be my friend so bad. He just like really in his feelings. So let me show Greg something real quick. Let me show Greggy something right quick. How to control the room one time. I'm gonna control Greg's actions now. I'm gonna control Greg's actions. You know, sometimes you just gotta put belt to ass on somebody when they keep coming in with that BS. Sometimes you just gotta, just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. I didn't even make it 20 minutes. I just made it 1 minute just to prove my point. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta put belt to ass, like, you know. It's all fun and games until I pull off. Pull off what? pull off what, Brody? Pull off what? I'm curious now. I want to know now. I'm like, you got me hyped up like this is getting ready to be an Avengers single or something like that. What's going on? What's going on, man? Because it sounds like he talking real big right now. He talking real big right now. I want to know, Cat Lover. I want to know exactly what you finna pull. What you gonna pull off, Brody? Because when I think of Cat Lover, I think of something completely different. But I see you got the little kitty cat with the. Is that something pink on his head or something? I don't know. I just know you got a cat in the picture. So all I'm saying is, come on, man. Say it with your chest. Don't get timid now. Say it with your chest. Yeah, you good. You good. People might be asleep after I'm done. You gotta stop talking in riddles. Be direct. If you ain't know me, which you do know me, bro, you know I'm direct. So say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. Say it like you motherfucking mean it. Cat Lover, that's not good. You're that boring. How dare you? Yeah, you playing, Cat Lover. You playing. You know what? I had high hopes for you. I thought you was gonna be in there, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I said this and I'm gonna do this. Bro, say it with your chest, bro. Say it with your chest. That's what I respect. I respect somebody to be like, you know what? I feel this way, regardless if you like it or not. I like that. I like that. I guess he didn't want to say it with his chest. So you can troll, but when it comes to like really talking, you don't really got too much to say, huh? Damn. Y'all trolls got to do better. I don't mind trolls, but I'm saying, but I'm trying to have a, you know what I'm saying, a heart-to-heart with you know what I'm saying? And you fold it like fresh laundry. Don't fold like fresh laundry, baby. If you're going to be a troll, you got to own that, man. 150%. Oh, so it is officially my cheat day. And I'm about to go get me a bomb-ass Philly cheesesteak sandwich with the seasoned fries, with some, oh man, amazing strawberry shake. Or vanilla shake. It definitely won't be chocolate, though. Well, I'm sorry, I got caught up thinking about it. My bad. I'm trying my best here to troll cuh. Then troll him. You ain't said nothing, though. The last thing you said was a half-ass threat, but then you didn't finish it. So you got to finish that. Elevated was waiting for you to say something. And then you kind of like, I'm saying, you collapsed within yourself and you didn't say nothing else. I have 3 cats, so I can judge another kitty, and it's ugly. Oh, man. She just called your cat ugly. What you gonna do about it? The fact that your profile picture is a cat, man, you better stand up for your cat. She said your cat ugly as shit. She said it look like your cat got mange. Lost his thoughts with your big back shenanigans. LA to the Bay was good. Hey, this dude's cat profile pic looks like a gerbil. Hey, cat lover, bro. They oh man, they own you. No, cat lover. You can't start. No. I do not accept no tears, no sad face, no none of that. When you was trolling and you felt you was up here, it wasn't no sad face. So you gotta You gotta follow that. See that through. See it through, my boy. See it through, my boy. Don't fold now. Don't fold now. Now that they responding and they giving you that energy that you was giving them, all of a sudden you got a problem now. Nah. Don't fold now, bro. I have never seen you fold. Out of all the trolling you've ever done on my page, I have never seen you fold. Don't fold now. Don't fold now. I didn't gain a slight respect for your trolling. Don't let me down now. You choose to let me down now? Oh, man. Come on, bro. Now he want to sip some more milk. Yeah. That's it. I'm leaving. Ah, cat lover. Okay, so look. Just like I talk about J. Cole, right? If you fold now, don't come back trolling. You better come back just a regular subscriber, fan, or whatever the case is, right? If you fold now, don't ever come back to troll. Come back on some regular energy shit. I'm just giving you a warning. If you fold now and you come back trying to troll, I'm just gonna block you. Only because you folding. So if you come back, don't come back trolling. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Fair? Troll for life, then stand your ground and don't run, because they giving you the smoke. Don't run now. He chases cats. That's what that means. Nah, I don't think he chased the cats I'm talking about. He definitely don't chase the cats I'm talking about. Tina Mo was good. But yeah, cat lover, I'm serious as hell. If you let Precious and Elevated run you off, don't come back to my page with the troll energy. Because once I see you fold, you can never troll again. If you're going to troll, own that, bro. Own that until the wheels fall off. But if you fold now and you come back later, I'm just going to block you. Only because you folded. Keep that same energy. What if I had something to do? But notice this. Look, this is how I see a contradiction, right? You gave them energy. The moment they start clapping back at you, now all of a sudden you saying everything else except a clap back towards them. You talking to me. You should be talking to them. You supposed to be frying both of them up, not me. You explain it to me instead of cooking them. That's what I'm saying. Yaya even got his ass. Like, yeah, it's now or never, Brody. Neck bone. God damn. That shit, hey, I ain't gonna lie, Tina, that will never get old. That will never get old. My tenderoni, that neck bone shit will never get old. But yeah, Cat Lover think I'm playing. He's usually a good ass troll. Like, he don't never say nothing real disrespectful or nothing like that. He good at trolling. The only reason I'm getting is because y'all banned my rat family. I don't remember about banning nobody. I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta stop talking in riddles. I have no idea what you're talking about. Y'all weak. Yeah, you folded, Brody. You folded. You folded. Damn. So now when you come back, bro, I only want to see nice, good, supportive Cat Lover. I don't want to see the troll. Because you folded right now, bro. You could have been cooking them with your last, like, 10 responses and you didn't. Now you got to watch from the heavens. I ain't gonna lie. I'm disappointed in Cat Lover because he really is a good troll. Like, and he just let y'all run him off like he a sucker or something like that. So disappointed. So disappointed. What everybody doing today, though? I know y'all heard my whole little spiel and all that or whatever case, and it was funny and stuff like that. But what y'all got going on today? Who going live next? That's what I want to know. Then he want to cry about it. Yeah, I can't respect that. I can't respect it. All of a sudden you want to be villain and then you want to turn into victim. I can't respect that. I can't respect that. That's just like as much mess as I be talking for me to let somebody in and have me all upset and everything like that. No. You won't see me get upset and you won't see me crash out. I'm not. Those are two things I will not do on YouTube. I'll talk some shit. I'll be direct. I'll pop some shit, but I'm not finna. I'll be seeing people really just completely wig out 100%. I'll be like, nigga, it's the internet. Why is you letting... If y'all not finna really connect and throw hands, it's not that serious. Go cry and cuddle with your kitty. But yeah, I don't know. I guess, I mean, everybody handle their stuff differently or whatever, but I ain't going out like that. I'm sorry, I ain't going out like that. He got 5 minutes. I'm sure the cat will be me. Oh, okay. So since I got some of y'all like-minded people in my current stream right now, based on whatever videos you have seen of me, right? I need your honest opinion about what you do like about my content and what you don't like about my content. Trust me, I have thick skin. I will be okay. So I need y'all to be completely 100% unfiltered, blatantly honest with me. I'm serious. I'm not even bullshitting. Based on what you've seen, what do you like and what do you dislike? I promise you I don't take nothing personal. All this helps me get better as a content creator. So I'm serious as fuck. I'm serious as fuck. I don't like when you be giving these people that irrelevant too much of your platform and energy. Yeah, you told me that. You told me that. You basically told me to shut the fuck up and go back to what you do on your positive shit. I like the motivational aspect. All right, so what you don't like now? What don't you like? Drama, well, you know, yeah. I've gotten that from a lot of people. Like they liked me cooking a person, but it was like, okay, we been there, we done that, we done with that. Let's move on to what you do well. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on to what you are known for. So I get that. I get that. You look like one of my childhood friends. It's funny, bro. Which one? Love your music and beats, bro. Oh, I mean, so with the music and stuff, right? The only reason I did that is because dude is a rapper, right? So I was kind of like making fun of the fact that something that you're supposed to be proficient in, I cannot take serious and still do better than you. Like I didn't record it professionally. I didn't do nothing. I just turned on the music and rapped over it. You know what I'm saying, what you call it, recorded it in my memos and then added it to the video, and that was it. Like, so yeah. So that was what I was doing like that, and I ain't gonna lie, it was working because he was in his feelings about it. Like he was in, especially when his people was like, bro, he making better. He not even going to the studio and he making better music than you. Like, so he was mad about it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I was like, stop talking about me. Don't stop speaking on me. Like it seemed like you need me for content because every live you saying something about, every post you keep mentioning me. Like bro, like you got 20,000. That's why I was making those little skits, bro. Like you got now. You know what? Now I'm just gonna get it off the chest. Bro got 20,000 subscribers, and we get the same amount of views. I got 3,000 subscribers, and we get the same amount of views. So I don't understand any of the boasting if we get the same amount of views. His name is Darius. Right. It just showed another side of you that you're good at. I think you should do more long form. I am. I have Elevator. I got a lot of video I need to go through. And I ran out of memory in my phone. So then that's why another reason why I don't do it, but that's not really a good excuse. I just gotta do what I need to do. Then you should maybe do less on the work in the background, respectfully, of course. Okay. Maybe some new music or beats with some inspirational quotes and words of encouragement. Okay, I got you. I had this other creator that wanted to do spoken word, and I was like, well, I'm down to it. Just give me the concept, and I'll do it with you. But yeah, I get it. But I'm definitely finna start doing more long form content, cause I think I got like, it's not really long form like that, but as far as videos is concerned, I got 4 videos and I got like 350 shorts. So it's like the comparison is like way off balance. How am I, Patrick? I am doing well. I'm doing great, man. You put your motivational talk and music together. That's dope. Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I could do that. That actually makes sense. Y'all, thank you for that. But yeah, I'll leave the drama alone. I had my fill. I did what I needed to do, and I proved my point. So, but yeah, told you I can handle when somebody criticizes me. Not everybody can handle critique. I can handle that all day. Like, it would be fire. I actually like spoken word though, because you can undress everything that I'm saying that's bothering you. I said undress. I didn't say address. I said undress. You know what I'm saying? Like unveil. You know what I'm saying? Like reveal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where you at, Kevin? Hey, I don't think he's coming back. What's good, KC? What's good? I was just asking some of the people, like, what do they like about my content, what they don't like about my content, and what's something that I can do different or better. So if you got some thoughts, KC, go ahead, lay them down. And be honest. Don't be trying to sugarcoat shit. Don't sugarcoat nothing. Elevator, did you have a timer on? No, Elevator, he might have had one on. He was like, hold on. 5 minutes, you're gone. Let's see if he come back. But yeah, that's all. I think I'm gonna start, but I'm definitely gonna start that. And so I got a podcast coming, right? Its first episode is gonna be on the 17th of this month, 1 p.m., right? And it's gonna be interesting. The topic of the podcast for episode 1 is women versus the male ego. So I already know that some of my fellas is probably not gonna like this conversation. But that's okay. That's okay. But we gonna get to it. And we gonna see how it works. I think it's gonna be fun though. Anytime you go at it, 1 p.m. my time, yeah. If the feline wasn't still here, I wouldn't be able to tag him left. Oh. That mean probably in the cuts then. Probably in the cuts. Don't be in the bushes. Cat lover, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be hiding. Now you look, y'all done scared him off. Now you don't want to talk. Bro, cat lover, you didn't turn this into a sad sight, bro. You used to be like, who used to fight? Who was the one that fought Rocky? You used to be Drago in this motherfucker. Now all of a sudden you don't even want to. Like, come on, bro. Well, thank you. Oh, y'all talking to each other. Y'all talking to each other. But yeah, I think Elevated. I think you got him. I think you got him. He couldn't handle the pressure. So he just bowed out. Not even gracefully. He just talked shit. Then all of a sudden when he got too thick, pause, he just bowed out, ran away. It happens. He'll be all right. Here, kitty. That's wild to say. See, my brain works in all type of other ways. So when y'all say stuff like that, like Yaya, you saying that, I'm not even thinking about this. I'm not at all. King Troll wins again. But yeah. All right. So I'm about to work out because I need to go work out. And then I'm going to go get my Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Damn, I can't go this early. It's hella early. I just realized it's not even 11 o'clock. Damn. That is kind of early. I don't care. Whatever. I'm getting my sandwich. Yeah, my mind is broken sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Like broken. Like if you even had an inkling of some of the things that run through my head, yeah. Broken. You said, damn, Big Back? But it's my cheat day. So far, okay, so I started off at 230 pounds, right? Because when I got okay, look, let me just give you a little dry run. Some of y'all know that I had surgery on my leg, right? To repair my leg, right? Because I used to do bungee jumping and hang gliding and all the white people sports, right? I love extreme sports, right? So when I got surgery, I was down for like 4.5 months. Couldn't do nothing, right? Just kind of healing and getting my motion back and all that, right? But I was at 197 when I went in for surgery. When I finally healed, I was at 230. So just imagine gaining like 30 pounds, and then now I got to lose it back again. So right now, I'm back to last time I checked, I was at 221. So I lost 9 pounds, right? Yay me, right? So I'm just trying to make sure I stay on track. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get my summer body back. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be a no-shirt boy out here. You feel me? So I'm just eating right for the most part. Not 100%, but eating right. And only limiting myself to one cheat day. I can only have one cheat day. Every 12 days, one cheat day. Can't even judge when you just ate a burger. I mean, it happens. You say you love chicken tenders. This Mexican spot got some bomb-ass chicken tender, chili cheese type fry. And I was like, let me try this. They're hella good. Like, I'm thinking about them right now. But I'm getting my Philly cheesesteak sandwich because I really want that more than anything right now. If I had my auntie to make me some jambalaya, oh, I would have that. A whole thing to myself? Y'all have no idea. No idea. I heard a cheat day. I'm trying to eat a neck bone. Hey, pause. Elevated. Pause. Yeah, this the time where I get to take pause on you. Pause, Brody. Pause. Let me say, I'm going to say that again, just so Elevated hear what the hell he just wrote. No, ain't no pause. Elevated, you said I need a cheat day. I'm trying to eat a neck bone. No, I get it. I know what you're really saying. I get it. You gotta say that for Valentine's Day then. That's right around the corner. I'm the only neck bone he's trying to eat. No pause necessary. Ooh. Okay. Tina is a neck bone. Tina. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me lower these lights a little bit before I say this to Tina. Hold on. Let me lower these lights. Tina. Make sure ain't nobody listening. Tina, let me find out you a neck bone, girl. Don't let me find out you a neck bone. Tina, look at me. You a neck bone? Tina, is that neck bone well seasoned? Is that neck bone tender? Tina, I'm just trying to. I just want to know. I'm just curious. Just put that red light on. Hold on. Tina. How tender is that neck bone? I'm just, I don't want to be too nosy or nothing, but I just wonder, is the neck bone falling off the bone? Like, it's just, is it juicy? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just asking, I'm just asking for a friend. I make neck bones tender. Damn. Tenderism. Rodney, you was off today, I see. Nah, okay, so LA to Bay. I work at 1 a.m. and I don't get off until like 9. So yeah, in the middle, you said freaky nasty ass. So I work in the middle of the night. That's why when y'all see me, it's usually anytime between 9 a.m. all the way until 10 o'clock, because I don't be at work at those times. I'm at work in the middle of the night. But it ain't nothing wrong with expressing yourself, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with saying that you don't be playing around. Y'all gotta be acting up. Man, early in the morning. Well, it's not that early. It's almost midday. But is there really a wrong time to be acting up? I don't know. I don't think you need to set a schedule to it, so. I'm trying to be good. Love a red light special. See, Precious, you go in there. Precious, since you love a red light special, why they really call you Precious? Does that jewel sing? Does it glow in the dark? I'm just curious. I don't know. I'm just saying. Oh, look, now you done. Because you sweet, everything that you say, I can do a response to. Precious, how sweet are you? How sweet are you? Don't look away. Don't look away. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Don't look away. How sweet are you? Oh, you don't want to speak now? Your fingers trembling while you're trying to type? Sometimes I had that effect. Or I'm gonna play this shit back probably and be cringed at looking at this. I need to take a trip to the first 48. I'm definitely looking away. Don't look away. No. Precious. Why I got you here? The red light is on. You in my house right now. So you gotta look directly in my eyes when it's time. I can't. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. How does this even start? I don't know. All I know is we got tenderisms on juicy neck bones. And we got precious jewels that are sweet. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of needed this laugh. No one ever really knows when these conversations start. We only really pay attention to it when we're halfway through it. Yes, yeah. Jay, I ain't gonna lie. Jay be getting blindsided by a lot of these conversations too, though. She be walking right through the front door. She'll walk right through the front door. And you gotta let Jay walk by, right? You ever notice that everybody will always let Jay walk by? You know why? She walk by, and you go just like this. Oh man, it comes natural though. That's why I fuck with y'all. Kids from Jay Wright. It gets our full undivided attention at that point. Hey, look, CJ, look, Jay. Am I wrong? Does that not happen too often in your life? Everybody let you walk by. Why? Because they want to get a peek. Hold on. It's a little bit more than the peek, you know what I'm saying? Would love to see Jay walk away. Man. Every kiss begins with Jay, I guess, you know? Every kiss begins with Jay and ends with Peach. Okay. I'll stop. Jay, I'll stop. My bad. I'm a big fan. I love y'all. Oh, Cat, don't tell me you let him break you? You were supposed to come back firing on his ass. Tina said, Lord have mercy. I'm gonna be cool, Jay. Tina, I'm gonna be cool. I said what I need to say. I ain't gonna say no more. Gonna say no more. But Cat Lover, you was supposed to come back all on elevated head. Pause. Fuck. You was supposed to can't say that either. You was supposed to retaliate. For the lack of a better word situation in the phrase, you were supposed to retaliate. Jay, you should use that. He ate that. It ends with a peach like that. I mean, with all that she carrying, you gotta eat it from the back. See, y'all getting me just to say shit. I'm not gonna say no more. I'm not gonna say no more. I ain't gonna say no more. Nobody caught that, so that's good. Nobody caught that. You gotta watch Jay's videos. You cooked your cat like the Chinese restaurants. Damn. Cat Lover, fight back. Fight back. You gotta fight back. Oh, Jay, you heard me? Elevator, you heard me? Okay. I tried to slip that one in, but it didn't work that way. Good food is good food. I seen one of them elevators when she was at the park. Jay be knowing what she be doing. She be knowing what she be doing. Man has good taste. Yeah, I got good taste and a healthy appetite as well. So, when you got those and they come together, you got to find you a nice, well-rounded plate. And you got to make sure you lick that plate clean. Because you never want to waste your food. Jay was the first. Trapping, she knows all the angles. Lost my religion and had to buy it back. Jesus. I like that, though. I like that. That belong on a shirt. Tina Mo, that belong on a shirt. I lost my religion and had to buy it back. All I'm going to say is the camera doesn't do Jay justice, respectfully. Jay, what you got to say about that? Does it do you justice? I mean, I seen a couple angles, but I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it in 5K. Elevated would, no. Elevated. You are the champion. You are the champion. In 4K, man. Oh man. So if I'm sitting here like, okay, I saw it from the screen, I know Elevated was just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how reality works around here. Wide load sign. Elevated the champ of nothing. I'm the king. Bro, no. It's just like J. Cole, bro. We don't believe you. You need more people, bro. You tapped out already. 8K super ultra high definition wide angle lens. Damn. Jay, you come in like that? And I ain't gonna say pause on that one. That's how you coming, Jay? That's how you coming? Cat Lever, you didn't fell off, bro. You tapped out, left the room. Then you want to come back and try to nah. You were supposed to leave talking mess and then come back talking mess. I'm so disappointed in you, sir. So disappointed. But I didn't give up. You did give up because you went from, instead of just chewing him up, pause, I think. I don't know. Instead of them saying clapping back at him or whatever, you started explaining yourself. Don't explain yourself. Keep that same energy. He was waiting. They was waiting for you. You better go hard or go home then. Because I'm pretty sure he got a couple of them saying shells in the clip waiting for you. But he ain't going to use them unless he really see that them saying you got something going. Cat Lever, don't even form your dusty crack smoking, cat nipping, bugging, milk drinking, rat thinking lips to say nothing to elevate it. Damn. Yeah, Cat, yeah. You might as well just give it up, bro. Just be like, hi, everybody. I'm Cat Lover. I like long walks on the beach, scented candles, and professional romance novels. And I just want everybody to have a great, blessed day. Just come in like that. Just come in like that. Matter of fact, when me and Jay first met, when we went live on her page, she was sitting on a bench in the mall, mad far away, and the squish was still touching my leg. Jesus. Jay. Rodney, what up? What's good, baby? When you going live? That's what I'll be asking people. I'll be like, hey, when you going live? Hey, but elevated. Yeah. Just look at my face. Yeah. I believe you, brother. I believe you. I believe you. What y'all doing for Valentine's Day? So for Valentine's Day, as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to be with not one, not two, not four, but 10 beautiful ladies for Valentine's Day. Do y'all believe me? Do y'all believe that I'm going to be with 10 beautiful ladies for Valentine's Day? Huh? I'm that lucky, y'all. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm dead serious. I'm going to be with 10 beautiful ladies for the Valentine's Day. You know why? Because my daughter's birthday is on Valentine's Day and she's having a slumber party, so I'm going to be with 10 loud, Barbie playing, makeup wearing, candy and cake eating, screaming, Roblox playing little girls. Yes, all of them. She having a Hello Kitty slumber party. So all her cousins and her little best friends, you was thinking you was for real. I mean, but you know, after that, you know what I'm saying, that same night, I'm not gonna be there all night. I'm just gonna be there, for the, celebration. And then when all the girls is playing and doing the makeup and all that, that's when her mother comes through and takes over while I leave and go have fun. But regardless of what's going on, I'm not missing my babies nothing. So we gonna handle that. I'm gonna play with them for a minute, and then I'm gonna let her do her thing with all her little friends and stuff like that. You ain't gonna, I mean, it's a girl thing. You don't wanna, I'm gonna let her mom and her aunties be there. It don't make no sense. Just have a whole house full of girls. Like, why am I there? I could be going and enjoying myself. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you? You ain't a true troll. Oh yeah, yeah, cat lover. You might well just give it up, Brody. Matter of fact, sit back in the corner. You might well just give it up, Brody. He put you on timeout for 60 seconds. I don't know. But I gotta decorate this whole. Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like decorating, but I'm gonna do it anyway. The whole house is going to be white and pink. It's just gonna be white and pink with Hello Kitty all over the place, balloons all over the place. Who gonna pump up these balloons? They expect me to pump up all these balloons. No, I'm gonna go get a helium tank and do it that way. I'm not doing it the other way. Tina not cat nuts. Damn, that's gonna be cute. Yeah, I mean that's what she wants. So I don't care. I'll do blood, sweat, and tears to make sure that they straight. You know what I mean? So it's like, and I want her to always know that not to settle for these big-headed ass, big-headed, only want one thing ass. Like, nah. You gonna have to really show my daughter something if you know what I'm saying. That's my plan. Now it might not go as planned. She might end up with somebody I want to fucking kill. But hopefully she makes, I'm saying, good decisions based on the upbringing that I'm trying to give her. So, that's the plan. We don't always get everything as it is, but no Dusty. Yeah. That's my thing though. She's so independent and smart and brave and honest. And honest to a fault. And I don't care. I don't blame her for that. I love the fact that she is honest. I try to tell them to, because I want them to tell me first. I don't want to find out from the world something that happened that they could have told me. So I don't always I don't blast off on them and get all irate and all. So no. Dad gonna be mad, but I'm not going to get to screaming and hitting and all that. You will get your ass whooped if you need an ass whooping, but that's not my first option. You get what I'm saying? So I want them to always be able to come to me, and so far they are able to come to me. I don't care what nothing going on. Tell me the truth. I don't care what you did. Tell me the truth so that I know how to go forward with that. But I don't want you to be lying, and I'm believing one thing, and I'm defending you, and then I find out it's a lie and I look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going to defend you, I want to know exactly what I'm defending. So always tell me the truth. Good or bad or ugly. Smart, brave, honest. Wonder where she got that from. Apple don't fall from the tree. But I'm hard-headed, though. I'm hard-headed. I ain't gonna lie. I am stubborn. I am sometimes overly confident, on the edge of arrogant. But yeah. But that's my little baby. That's my little baby. That's my little broke best friend. But I remember every time I call her that, right? She be like, I ain't broke. I got a piggy bank full of money. And she do. She got a little, little piggy bank. It look like a little safe. You type in the little things and it open up. She got probably 200 ones and fives in there. She got her little stash and everything like that. I was like, she was like, I could take you out to go get something to eat. She said, I got money. I could take you out. I said, rule 1, don't let everybody know how much money you got. And don't be the first person to want to offer all of your money up. No. Make them spend money on you. It's okay to want to do stuff. I get that. but don't blow through all your cash, especially around people that's not willing to do the same thing for you. So, because she's really, really a supportive, helpful type person. So she always wants to help and stuff like that. When they found out I was making little, you know, like little hygiene bags and making sack lunches for the homeless, right? They wanted to come out there. And at first I was like, I don't know, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'll be a little mindful of, I don't want nothing to happen or go down or whatever, and my kids is there. But I had brought my boys with me, and then I brought them out there or whatever. So then they was able to do it, and it was like, well, we can always help them out. And I said, we can't always help them out, but you can help them as much as you comfortably can. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's always good to help, but don't break yourself trying to help everybody else. Take care of home first, and then you can help people out or whatever. So I like that they want to do good things and stuff like that. Because they could be like, nah, that ain't my problem. Nah, because for the grace of God, that could be you. I think about that all the time. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm financially sound. I'm fine, right? But anything can happen. I could be financially sound right now, and then 6 months later, I'm getting evicted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what can happen. Like, for real, for real. Open lines of communication are the best things to have with your children, so they can know they have a soft place to land when things get hard. Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I read that already. But yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's like, and I want my kids to be children. I don't want them to grow up too fast. Yes, I want to make sure they have like situational awareness and, you know what I'm saying, they're mindful of what's going on in the environments around them, but I still want them to enjoy their childhood. So I don't put 1,000 responsibilities on my kids. Like, I will do it. Yes, they get little chores every once in a while, but I don't want them to have to worry about, I want them to worry about being a kid, enjoying life, respecting their elders, and doing their schoolwork. That's what I want them to focus on. I don't want them to focus on, oh, you have to do this, and you got to do this, and you got to do that, and you got to. I don't want you to do all that. You fine. I will do it, because I want you to enjoy your childhood for as humanly possible, because I don't want you to be that. I mean, the world is already crazy, so I want you to enjoy the time that you have as a child as much as I can get it. I'm gonna make sure that you can enjoy that. My daughter still believes there's a tooth fairy, Santa Claus, and the Easter Bunny. And as long as she still want to believe it, I'm gonna let her believe it. I'll be having to tell her brother, you better not tell her. Like, she'll be ready to come out of that when she's ready to come out of that. And besides, she's only 6. So leave her alone, let her believe what she want to believe, and she'll be fine. But yeah, I'm about to work out. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. I really do. Every time somebody comes in and engages with me, supports the live, views a comment, writes a comment, all that good stuff, it does not go unnoticed, and it's always acknowledged. So I thank y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Y'all go live so I can jump on y'all.